Well, hello, and welcome to Pastor Capture. I am Pastor Ivy Smith here at Mentor United Methodist Church, and I thank you for taking the time to join in with me. Pastor Steve Stoltz Costello and Pastor Tammy Palermo, they're on vacation right now. So I just want to share with you a bit about what happened on Sunday here at Mentor. In our traditional service, we had a wonderful service. Both services focused on the theme of Jonah in the first chapter, verses 4 through 17, which is the beginning story. Jonah has 4 chapters there. It's the beginning of his story of him making this decision to run away, to try to run away and escape from the command that God gave him. He was supposed to go and preach to some people that he didn't want to preach to. He didn't think they were worthy to. He didn't think they needed to be saved. He didn't think they were worthy of God's grace. I don't know, in my message, I likened it to just asking someone who was a diehard Ohio State fan to just go to Michigan at some point, to go to the Michigan people and say, you know, we want to extend grace and mercy to you, or somebody who's for the Steelers to go to the Browns. It was that type of clash for him. But eventually, the story goes on to say that after all of his running and trying to divert God's will for him, he ends up succumbing to that. So both services, our modern service and our traditional service, worked off of that theme out of a background of a movie called Jesus Revolution. And if you have not seen the movie yet, I have a copy of it. You can come to the church and get it from me, or just me a call, and we'll find out time to get together. I'm told it's on Netflix, and you can get it from the library. We have one more week in this series. This week, the first week we did growth in discomfort, and the growth through the storm was this week. Growth through the storm, and then growth through serving. It is an actual happening in U.S. history in the 1970s, when there was a group of people that just by leaps and bounds just kept telling their friends and telling their friends and telling their friends, until there were thousands who became baptized and followers of Jesus Christ. So much so that the movement became the Jesus movement, and it started, a flux for people. And like I said, you should see the movie. It's good. It's good. It's good. I do want to thank Reverend Gary Strife and Reverend Peggy Strife, Mike Fournier, Gary Brown, Amy Bender, and Chris Meldrum, and all of our ushers and greeters in the traditional service for coming together and giving us such service. If you have time, and if you did attend, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you didn't, Amy Bender gave one of the most beautiful, serene, I listened to it 3 times, and I told her this morning when I saw her, the medley that she did for the offertory, I said, I know the Let Us Break Bread Together, one bread, one body, but when she got to, I think it is Break Thou the Bread of Life, I went, Amy, what was that tune that went between? She's like, I don't know. We're listening to it. She's like, oh. Anyway, it was beautiful. In our modern service, we had a baptism. Yay! A baptism of a 6-month-old. His name is Jonathan Allen Burnett Jr., known as JJ. But he was baptized with his mom, his dad, and his younger sister here to witness, and a lot of family. We had a beautiful time doing that, just 6 months old, and he was just so cute. Make sure you take time to congratulate the family as they are here for worship or visiting in any kind of way. I am right now, if you would notice behind me, I am in the modern service space. And we have today the finished, well, I won't say finished, but it's erected. Let me say that. Our sound booth is erected and up, and we all are walking around with smiles on our faces. As you can see, this table that I'm at has all this dust on it. It's all over me. It's everywhere in here, but we're happy to have it because progress was made so fast this morning with the group that came in that did the construction on this. And we just feel good about how we're moving step by step, in this whole remaking of our service. The week ahead, Next week, we have Growth Through Serving, which will be the third and final part of our Jesus Revolution, and will end and close out our series. And if you have time to join us at 9 and 11 for modern service, 9 and 11 for traditional service, we would love to have you. Either come in on by line or in person, either way. And we would like that if you would subscribe or share this message or any message with others. We would appreciate it so much. Thank you for taking the time and coming into Pastor Capture.